Come on. There we go. All right. Mic is on. All right, give me 1 minute to get my laptop over here set up so I can follow chat, and then we'll get going. Facebook's being absolutely useless right now, not working at all. Yo, what's up, General? No, General, but you can't stop me. You guys can't stop me from building this computer. I realized that Facebook's algorithm is so crap right now that I couldn't really hold you guys to it, because I bet you anyone who actually saw the post liked it, but Facebook was just like, well, big F you, and I'm not going to show it to anyone. So there's that. All right, let's see if I can find my live stream so that I can actually view my stuff right here. Yes, the Meta Business Suite is just terrible. Nothing about it works properly. This one basically just put everything in chronological order. Oh, I know, wasn't that the best? Dude, how do I? The friggin' live producer on Facebook can't just be this bad all the time. Planner. Like literally, there's nothing. Set up live stream. I hate the Meta Business Suite. It's so dumb. Literally the worst. Literally the worst. I don't even know where to go to find my own friggin' video so that I can monitor my chat. Yo, what's up, Wes? Oh yeah, there's your son's PC. Yeah, you just send me like $6,000 or $8,000 and we'll get it to you. No, I don't know where the F my live stream is, or why I can't view it right now. Like, do I need to monitor my own chat via, like... as if I'm a viewer? Is it even working? Oh, I didn't hit go live on Facebook? I still think Facebook's thing is dumb, but that's my fault. Okay, so a little bit of user error here, but I still think Facebook's dumb. All right, don't at me. You guys hear me okay? Everybody hear everything? There we go. Now we're actually live. Okay. Sounds good? Okay, cool. All right. Ido's good on everything. Cool, cool, cool. We're monitoring 3 chats now. We're good to go. All right. So today's going to be a little bit different because not only am I streaming this, but we're going to be recording this for a YouTube video later. So I turned off some of the overlays and stuff to make sure that everything looks really good and high quality for the future VOD. Now, to start with, here's kind of the basics of what's going to be in this build. We've got the 7950X from AMD. We've got this amazing Asus ROG Crosshair Extreme X670E motherboard. The CPU is going to have this EK Quantum Velocity2 water block on it. And then we've got our 7900 XTX, which will also have an EK water block. 3 terabytes of super high-end storage from WD Black. And then we've got 32 gigs of RAM from VColor. And it even came with an RGB filler kit, so we'll put those in next to the 2 gigs of, or the 2 sticks of actual RAM. And this kit actually comes set up with AMD Expo, so you actually don't even need to tune it one thing at a time. If you don't want to, you can just set it to CL34 6200 megahertz, even though it's rated for Intel XMP to go up to 7200. So pretty cool stuff. We're going to have a ton of water cooling. There's going to be a ton of fans, and I think you guys will enjoy this. I don't think we're going to finish the build today. We'll probably get a decent of the way through, but there's a lot of stuff that's going to happen on this build, and I just don't think we're going to be able to accomplish that in a single stream. But we'll start the way we always start. Ooh. Get the motherboard out of here. This motherboard, I swear, weighs 20 pounds. It's crazy. So interesting. I have no clue what you said, but it was interesting, right? It was interesting. Yo, what's up, Will? Hey, Ben, how we doing? To be honest, Brett, if you were building it regardless, I mean, probably. But it is really disappointing that Facebook just has absolutely given up on their creators. You know, their gaming creators just don't mean anything to them. Also, we've been looking at the wrong screen this whole time. So there's that. But, alright. You can see this has a bunch of fancy little compartments with a bunch of stuff. Like, I don't even know what this is. Let's see what this is. ROG True Volatition. OSC Sense. I don't actually even know what this is. We'll have to we'll have to look at some documentation to figure out what that is and if we want to use it at all. If anyone knows what that is, let me know. ROG Volitician, or if you want to Google it for me. I'm just multitasking, so I'm only half here. That's fine. We've got some thermal pads for M.2. Got a graphics card holder. We shouldn't need this with our water block GPU, but it'll be nice to have. Got an extension for some RGB. We've got some more M.2 retention pieces. Got a nice little sticker there. My God. We need this many things? Asus, this is unnecessary. Got some stickers. Got a bunch of these little single pin cables for Lord only knows what reason. I mean, they look like you would use them on your front panel connection on your motherboard. I don't know why you would ever need that. Alright. We're gonna put all that back for now. We don't need it. In here. Ooh, what is this? I think this is for your M.2. Yeah, M.2 socket 2. So we've got our standard socket here, but you can also use up one of your slots on the motherboard for another M.2 slot. I don't think we're going to need this either. It comes with fancy little kind of iFixit looking screwdriver. That's awesome. Got a flash drive. Cool. And then we've got this. Oh, this is going to be really nice. I actually bought a bunch of splitters not realizing that this had this. But this is actually a fan and RGB header. So, or, not header, dock. So we'll be able to plug a bunch of fans in here and control them all through here and only need to use one header on the actual motherboard itself. That's really convenient. All right, is there anything hiding underneath here? There is more stuff hiding underneath here. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Yo, what's up, Dominator? How we doing? Hey, Charlie. Hey, Drewskis, how we doing? That was the most confusing part the first time I built. So many extra cables. Yeah. So this is a PCIe 5.0 M.2 card. So if you happen to have a PCIe or a 5.0 M.2 motherboard, or I can't talk today, you guys. A 5.0 M.2, it's like Gen 5 M.2 SSD. You could use this. I don't know if we're going to need that. We'll have to review some documentation to see if that's necessary at all. I put this back. All right, what's in here? We're only like halfway through the boxes in the motherboard. Okay, this is just a Wi-Fi antenna. Great. Easy, we know what that is. You don't need to read anything. And then here's all of our documentation. Here's all of our instruction manual and whatnot. Great. Very helpful. Oh, did this come with this? What are you doing hiding in there for? You're supposed to go back in here. What are you doing? Okay. And then in here, we have cables. So we've got some fan splitters. Nice, more fan splitters. More fan splitters. This is going to be for our dock for our fan. So this goes to internal USB. This is an RGB splitter. Shouldn't need this. This is for like your front panel connections. SATA, we don't need SATA. Let's see. This is going to power that little dock. Great, another SATA we don't need. Extension for RGB, it looks like. We might need that for the dock. And then this looks like another extension for RGB. That's great. A lanyard because it's still the 1990s. And some... Oh, these are 3M sticky pads, so those will be for mounting the dock somewhere. Okay, well, we finally got through all the motherboard things, because there's a million of them. That was wild. Absolutely wild, you guys. We're also going to switch to this one so you guys can see my beautiful face while I talk to you. think that is the same company that makes my PC. Who, me? Who, me? I just fell out of there. Why did a random screw just fall out of the bottom of that motherboard tray? Someone explain that to me, please. Would love to know. I would absolutely love to know. Okay. The other thing we're going to do is we're going to swap this out for the AM5 contact frame. So we'll have to get that out of here real quick. There we go. AM5 contact frame. Let's get that started first. Probably need our handy-dandy screwdriver, except for this one doesn't have the right attachment for that. So we're gonna swap it. Gonna swap it for this guy here for my fix-it. And we're just gonna pull these out. Random screw? Hums some Twilight theme song. I know, man. I mean, at least it happened now and not like later, I guess. Okay, so we're gonna take that off. We're going to put our CPU in now, because if any of these pins get bent, this really expensive motherboard is worthless. And by removing the lever thing there that I took off, I'm pretty sure we voided the warranty on it. So, super cool. Super cool. I mean, technically I could just put it back on and they wouldn't know. But so far I've got a random screw. What else did you miss? Not a whole lot. You know, just voiding warranties. Nothing crazy. All right, we're gonna line up this little corner here with this little corner there. You can also use the notches that you see here to put it on. Make sure that it's in the right orientation. And you're just gonna gently place it down. Give it the wiggle test. We're good. Unless an employee follows you. I don't think there are any employees from Asus following me, unfortunately. This is not for anyone, believe it or not. So, this build was something that I just wanted to do a while ago. And I ordered the parts quite a while ago, but just didn't have... they didn't have everything in stock for a long time. And they finally got it all in stock, so I'm building it. But this doesn't have a home yet. This is still up for grabs. Crazy, right? I spent several $1,000s to build this because I just wanted to build it. Maybe not the smartest business decision, but I think for content it's pretty cool. Ooh la la! What's up, Noble? Does Patrick secretly work for Asus? Is that what I'm hearing here? AM5 contact frame, done. I mean, if I had your money... It's not like I'm loaded or anything. I mean, this is like my company money. This is not money from like my personal account. No, he doesn't. What processor? Yeah, this is a 7950X. So, in fairness, I started this whole build idea and ordered some parts before the 3D V-cache versions of the 7000 series CPUs came out. So, otherwise I might have used like the 7950X 3D or something else, but oh well. Alright, I think next we should... where did I put it? Oh, this guy. We should pull out this, the Quantum Velocity2 CPU cooler block. CPU cooler black. Get it out and get it installed. What you making? Oh, you know, just a PC. Just any old average PC. Except for it's gonna be the ultimate gaming PC. And it's gonna be water cooled up to the 9s. Please remove before use. Sure. Sure about that? Remove before use. You don't think that's supposed to be there? All right, fine. Fine. Okay. Does this come with anything else? Yes, the mounting kit. Here we go. So the nice part about this is bespoke to AM5, so there's not like a bunch of parts that I have to worry about, like figuring out which one goes to which. It's all just for AM5, which is nice. Okay. So the way this mounts, though, is, I think, a little funky. It actually... These studs here stick through the motherboard, and then you tighten down onto the backside. Really, really interesting. I think, if I remember right, I think you actually need to move, I think you need to remove this plate. Right? Because that goes on there. Where, this says mounting mechanism. Yeah, somehow this block needs to separate, doesn't it? You guys, I didn't plan any of this out beforehand, by the way. I mean, like, I planned out what was going to go in the build, but I didn't plan and, like, research how everything was going to get installed, because I thought it would be more fun to do that together. Have I installed the flux capacitor? No, I haven't. Mixer pad on the kick channel. If that isn't the best thing you see all day, I don't know what is. Oh, it's the best. All right, we're gonna pull out a little YouTube here and figure out how we install this thing on this EK water block CPU cooler. Because there are no instructions included. Believe it or not. No, this gives you features and some of that stuff. See, I mean, maybe I missed it. Maybe I missed it, and I'm just dumb. But I'm gonna go ahead and say that there's nothing helpful about it. See? Yes, YouTube counts. Is it Mixer that defunct streaming platform? Yes, it is. I actually bought this from a friend a while back, just as like needing something to build on. So, okay, we're gonna go to EK. And we're gonna check out. They should have technical support. I just need installation manual. Why? Yeah, why wouldn't you print that? Dr. Brown would be upset with you. Yeah, it looks like you tightened it through the other side, but the mounting kit didn't come with anything. Like, it didn't come with any bolts or anything. So I'm not exactly sure. Oh, wait. Now I remember. Yeah. Okay, so you take this guy here. Or do I need the star one? It's so small. I need this guy. So you take this guy here, and it goes into this, and then you spin it to basically pull it into the threads of the back plate. If that's not a little wonky, then I don't know what is. But we figured it out. These are just for pulling apart the block, I guess. And this is for God knows what. So we're gonna read through real quick. Okay, I don't need the compatibility. Pretty sure it's compatible. Is there a different video for every single motherboard that's on here? That's just craziness. Asus ROG, Crosshair. That one. This is wild. The engineer who designed this was on smelling salts. I agree. No, I don't want a picture of it. I want the freaking installation manual. Wait, do I need to select the thing that I have so that I can get the thing? I don't. This is the worst. This is the worst idea I've ever seen. You have to fill out which motherboard you have in order to get the manual. I mean, I guess we're flying by the seat of our pants here. I don't know what this extra one's for. Unless it's just an... Oh, okay, so this is an identical one. This is just another one of these. So let's just get to it, I guess. I heard Mixer was pretty good. Mixer is awesome. YouTube is Red's hero. Oh, we got it. We're smart. We're smart boys. Alright. We've got our little spreader tool here. We're going to spread this Thermal Grizzly Cryonaut. Or whatever it is. I'm pretty sure it's Cryonaut. Give it some little bloop. Little bloop. 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 Alright. And we're going to mix it around. Possibly too much acid. That's very possible that whoever designed the mounting mechanism here clearly has never heard of something called design for manufacturability. It's this crazy concept where you design things so that they're easier and more common sense to put together. Crazy, right? I don't know if you even really need thermal paste on these like little wings on the outer edges, but we'll get some on there. Try and get this on here, but keep it nice and thin, because you don't want a ton of thermal paste. You just need enough to fill in those gaps because the surfaces aren't perfectly flat. If you had perfectly flat surfaces, you wouldn't need any thermal paste. It's un-American. Leroy Jenkins! Okay. So this is super weird, but I don't know how I'm going to be able to like show you guys this per se. But we basically have to pull this off. Have to stick it here. Like this. Okay, that got partway in. I'm still holding it. Did that not reach? Can you push it? Ugh! Please don't do that. Please don't come out of the holes. Okay. There we go. This makes me so nervous. Okay, so we get a few turns on each one of these so that it's in place. Not gonna fall out. I don't know how they thought this was a good idea. Like, those are kind of rigidly in the CPU cooler block. So if you try and tighten one of them down too much, you're gonna break it. You're gonna put a bunch of extra force on one of these studs and it's gonna snap 100%. So I don't know what they were thinking when they did this, but again, the engineer is probably on acid. Now he's talking smart people stuff. He's officially lost me. I'm talking smart people stuff? Bro, I'm... Oh, about the whole design for manufacturability? I mean, that's... Yeah, that's standard engineering stuff. Have to tighten it like you tighten the lug nuts changing a tire. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. Just give it a few spins on each one. I don't like that sound. I don't like that sound at all. But it's still super loose, so obviously gotta keep going with it, I guess. Like, I can still feel it, like... I feel like this thing's gonna break if I twist it too hard. Who designed this? Who? Want their name and badge number. What the F? This just came out. So, here's the thing. I didn't think about righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. So I think I've been loosening these the entire time. So we're gonna spin it counterclockwise this time. And then maybe it'll start to tighten? Don't take away my engineering license. I need it. Super loose is usually where it goes after you go too far. It never got tight, though. That's the thing. Like, it was still feeling loose over here, like it was just loose. Not like loose in terms of force needed to tighten it, just loose overall. But, I think I figured it out. End stream, start over. Too late. It's too late. We've been recording this whole time. Don't panic! I don't think the Empire had Wookiees in mind when they designed her Chewie. Oh, that one hurts a little bit. I gotta head home, Red. Have fun with your acid computer. Have a great night. Hey, thanks, man. They're reverse threaded. I hate it. I know. Well, I mean, technically they're normal threaded, but because I'm having to thread it through the backside, they're reverse threaded-ish, if you know what I mean, you know? No, I'm sure I didn't cross-thread them, because I was threading them. I was basically just forcing them out every turn, so should be fine. The real question is, like, how much do I tighten this? There's a reason why I'm using this on the little shorty end and not cranking it on the longer lever, because I really don't want to break it. I mean, it feels pretty tight. I'm going to keep using this shorty end so I don't over-tighten it. I think I watched Linus Tech Tips doing the same thing, and they snapped one of them, so... Or they snapped this little tool inside of there. So they're like, well, that is permanent. Just be like a Twitch streamer and delete the VOD. Never happened. Now we're talking. Return of the Jedi reference from when you were talking about the studs possibly breaking. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, these are sticking out of the back now. At least, well, some of them are. So we're making progress. Tighten this till the second. Give it another Ugga Dugga. Tighten it till it stops, and then you give it another Ugga Dugga, right? That's how it goes? Till it's not loose. You guys are so helpful. Yo, what's up, Dave? How we doing? That one started to feel tight. I think we're getting there. I heard a popping sound. Heard another popping sound. Okay, I'm gonna give it one more little one more little Ugga Dugga on each one. Alright, there we go. Stopping. I'm too afraid. Okay. Well, if this didn't weigh enough before, I can barely pick it up. So, it certainly weighs enough now. We're going to kind of pre-run our RGB out of here a little bit. Not exactly sure where that's going to go. All right, we're just going to kind of put it like that. Take this and keep it out of the way. And put these spare bits in here. Normally, I would just leave everything in this little container until the very end, but there's so much stuff for this build that I want to make sure I keep it. I want to keep my desk relatively clean. The hell you say? Ugga Duggas. Yeah, with the air gun, impact wrench. Come on. When you hit that torque value and it doesn't want to spin anymore, come on, come on. Don't tell me I'm the only one who knows what that is. Ask Matt. He can tell you. Okay. So, does this come off? And if so, how does it come off? You want to see something really cool? Open up that PCIe slot. Question is, this should have an M.2 underneath it, I believe. I don't know why else you would have that there. I just don't know how to pull it off. Guys, do we need to resort to the manual again already? I don't see any screws. I don't see any like levers or anything for pulling this guy off. I think we're gonna have to resort to the manual. This time for the motherboard. Who uses air anymore? People who want it good and tight. That's who. Okay. Chapter 1. The M.2.2. Gen Z M.2. Gen Z.2. Okay. ROG Gen Z.2 card with heatsink. So I think we need to put our Gen Z.2 card here with our boot drive. I think that's our main. That's our main SSD. I think it's wild. Wild. Does I see M. Oh no. M.2.1. PCIe bifurcation. Yep. We totally know what that is. Allows you to install a ROG Gen Z.2 card to support additional SSD modules. Ah, see, there we go. M.2.1 supports PCIe 5. Okay, so we want to use M.2-1. Ah, figured it out. Now we just got to figure out how to pull this little plate off. It's not obvious. You guys thought you were going to get a full build today, didn't you? Okay, that's too big. Imagine thinking you were going to get a full build today. Lol. Generic kick username, what's up? How we doing today? Hey, Colbithius coming in with the follow. Appreciate it. I love that name. That's a great name, isn't it? Torque value measured in Ugga Dugga. Exactly. Isn't that how everybody measures torque? Did you actually change the Stephen E reference? Emotional damage. Gonna be lucky to get 5 screws in at this rate. Well, you know. I do what I can. Hey, babe. Okay. There we are. So here's going to be our main M.2. And that stupid little heatsink cover, or thermal pad cover. Too short, I can't get my finger to there because it's too fat. Got it. Alright, so boot drive, going right here. That's going to be our 1 terabyte M.2 from WD Black, an SN850X. And then we've got another 2 terabyte that will also go in here. All my other usernames were used up. Wait, who is generic kick user? Now I want to know. Torque values always measured in Ugga Dugga. It's like, how many seconds long do you have the Ugga Dugga going? That's how you measure torque, right? Okay. Got our little toolless M.2 thing there. That's great. This one does have enough space for me to pull that off. Love it. Love it. It depends. Brilliant. Brilliant. Oh, it's Dave. What's up, Dave? How you doing, man? Dude, it is brilliant. Not gonna lie. Also, I love that, I mean, I can see it here when you guys react to stuff, but whenever I react to a comment on my browser on Kick, the comment just disappears. Does that happen to you guys too? Yeah, this is going to be like an upgraded version of what you got, because it's newer and hopefully I planned it out better. But if it makes you feel better, I started working on this project, like ordering parts and everything, in November. So most of that wait time was just waiting for parts from EK to show up. But all right, both M.2s in there. Got to pull off the covers for these thermal pads now. One of those made it into the trash can. The other did not, which is unfortunate. Okay, let's... I think I got that in the right spot. Okay, we're good there. Not that you've seen. I mean, not that you've seen. I don't use Ugga Duggas on wheel studs. I let the lugs talk to me in squeaks. Oh, yeah, that's true. You get about 6 or 7 squeaks in there, and you know they're done. Like, please, son, no more. I can't possibly take it. I don't know why my wheel nuts are, like, weirdly British, but whatever. All right, those are all tightened down. We get some peels in here, you guys? Should we get some peels? Is this gonna be too far away for you guys to see it? Here we go. Ooh, this is a good one. Oh, the sweet relief right there at the end. It's beautiful. Right. Another one here. Oh no! No! That's an unsuccessful one right there. RIP! As far as reacting to a comment, it disappears. Oh, it hasn't happened to you? Maybe it's just me. Weird. Although I haven't seen it do that on the app. Only on browser. That's where I watch mostly. Ah. Buenissimo. Get off my fingers! Yeah, got it. It's beautiful. So beautiful. Okay. Got that in. Got the M.2s in. Gonna pull off this little tiny piece of plastic before we forget about it for all of time. Beautiful. Oh, that matte black just looks great. It looks really good right next to that finger smudge that I already put on the motherboard. Okay, so we've got our RGB RAM here. We got our RGB RAM here, and then we've got an RGB filler kit because it came with the RAM, and like, you know I'm a sucker for some extra RGB, especially if it comes for free. This is going to be in a Lian O11 Dynamic XL, so not as cool of a case as yours, for sure. It's much more generic, but the reason why I went with it is we bought a distro plate for it, so you, instead of having like a standard pump and res, you literally just have like this cool distro plate that takes the front panel of the case, and then most of the runs should be really simple. Versus like on yours, all of the runs were really long and really difficult for the hard-lined water cooling. Okay, got that in. I still have a finger smudge on the GPU water block. You didn't wipe it off? You do that to remember me by? Come on. Okay, so there's our two real kits of, or real sticks of RAM. Now we're gonna get out our RGB filler kits. I have Android though, so I'm on the website. Dude, the Android app is out. The Android app exists. I wasn't able to find it while like just searching for it on my wife's phone, but if you go to their Twitter account, they definitely posted a link to the app on the Play Store. I don't know why it doesn't show up. Oh my gosh, why is this not separating? Why do you suck? Not very strong, chat. I also don't want to just like fling this across the room when it finally opens. Now, here's an issue. These are black, and these are shiny. I'm gonna do it anyways. Because nobody looks at the side of our RAM, right? Okay, here we go. Added cooling. Leave the little heart-shaped love smudge. Added cooling. Got it. Got it. Ooh, it's a tight fit. You normally wouldn't do it in this order, but that's okay. Boom. Four RAM sticks. Initially I heard it was out, but didn't see it. Yeah, I tried to search it, like, just by typing in Kick, and I couldn't find it. So you have to, like, go find their Twitter and do it that way, maybe. Okay. We got all this stuff on here. I think the next piece is we'll put the motherboard into case, and then we can start kind of laying out how everything else is going to fit in there. PD power. PD power, ATX power. What is PD power? Hold on. It's just... Since we're here, got the time. What is PD power? PD power provides additional power to your PCIe slots. Huh. Okay. We'll definitely be using that then, I guess. Alright. Need to clear some space here so that we can get this giant case on our desk. Still don't know what this screw is for, by the way. No idea. Fell out with the motherboard. We'll have to look around for it, I guess. Okay. Oh yeah, and here's all of our fans. Those are my biggest fans. Okay. Okay. So, this is a Lian O11 Dynamic XL. And as you can tell, it's big. So I'm about flashing a new BIOS. Yes, there should be an instructional video out for flashing the BIOS. It might not be for your particular motherboard brand, but there is one out there. Okay, so this is supposed to slide. You undo the back. Oh, there's a lock for it. I'm an idiot. Okay, took that off. Take that off. Supposed to be magnetic, I thought. That top aluminum? Okay, cool. Alright, we're gonna pull all these panels off. In case you can't tell, I've got a little less room behind my desk than normal because I've got a million water cooling parts back here. Now, the one interesting thing is we're actually not going to be putting this front panel back. We've got that distribution plate that's going to take up this whole panel. It's going to look sweet. Pull it back off as well. It lets us. There we go. Oh yeah, that side panel and the top panel were 100% aluminum. They're super light. Okay, let's get our motherboard in here. Oh, man, that thing is heavy. I cannot believe how heavy this thing is. I don't think I'm going to be strong enough to pick up this PC once it's ready to ship. Okay. And the other cool thing is this heatsink blocks access to some of the motherboard screws, so that's cool. TP power. What? Is that glass or plexi? That came off of the case already is glass, but what will be going in the distro plate, I believe, is plexi of something of that sort. Okay, this does not come pre-labeled or sorted, which is unfortunate. We're gonna have to get all these guys out here. Then we will double check. Don't need that. We'll double check to make sure we get the right bolts for the motherboard. Should be the standard ones for one PC. For one PC. Wait, what do you mean? What are we talking about here? Okay, yeah, these are the standard motherboard mount holes or mounting screws. Cool. I just gotta get them all out of here. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think there's 9. Usually 9. You'd think I'd have that memorized by now, but never really have to think about it. Okay, we'll get some of these started, and then we will get these couple that are covered going after that. Your case is way bigger, that's for sure. And honestly, your case is way more unique. This one is just more convenient to build in. DDR5? Yeah, this is definitely DDR5. You can't use DDR4 with AM5 CPUs. Okay, and now we need to pull this back off. Fortunately, we did not look at that. Yo, what's up, Nutmeg? How we doing? And gently separate that, so so hopefully that doesn't happen, but it happened anyways. All right, there we go. And look, we counted right. There are 9 things, 9 motherboard screws to tighten. I haven't fired mine up in a month. Moved into a bigger place, trying to get a desk. Nice. I mean, not nice that you haven't fired it up in a month, but nice that you're moving to a bigger place and stuff. It's like sticking up too high. Why is that not even starting? It is too high. Okay, got it. And we can finish tightening all the rest of these. So I have to ask this stupid question: is Asus a good gaming PC? Mine is okay, just slow. I mean, like an Asus pre-built PC. I mean, they're not bad. They're not terrible, but I mean, a lot of the pre-built PCs, like especially from big names like Asus and stuff, they tend to kind of artificially limit the capabilities of the PC, like not being able to overclock, not being able to upgrade things, not being able to update the BIOS, stuff like that. They don't tend to have the greatest cooling. Doesn't have a screw in the USB 3.0. Are you sure? Okay. That is all good. Now we can put this back. Come on. I've noticed the fans run hard if I am on the PC for long periods of time. Yeah, it definitely could be due to just PC not being able to keep itself cool. I mean, is it a laptop or is it a desktop? No, I'm not sure. Go for it. All right, cool. Let's do it. What's on the menu tonight? This is a 7950X with a 7900X TX, 32 gigs of really high-end RAM, all water cooled, two 360mm radiators, the custom or whatever distribution plate on the front from EK Water Blocks, and 3 TB of storage. So lots and lots of really good stuff. Okay. All right. Well, I think we're gonna run. Let's see here. Let's pull this. Ugh. We're gonna pull this cover plate off for the back. Thing tied in. I don't know if these need to come off or not. Seems like they shouldn't need to. This is my wish list build from Newegg. Yes, sir. This is my wish list build. I need to sell it though once I'm done. It's expensive. Alright, we'll put this back up so that. Okay, okay. This is supposed to come out. Yep, didn't need to pull that top part off. That's cool. So let's put that back in. I just didn't want to break it when I was pulling it out. I was being a little too timid. It's a desktop? Okay. And yeah, I mean, it probably just doesn't have adequate enough cooling. Unfortunately, though, they don't build those in the greatest cases, and it's likely that they don't really build it so that you can upgrade it later. So, like, you might have, like, if you wanted to keep most of it, like, you would have to get a new case and probably, like, a new motherboard, and then you pull out your CPU cooler, GPU, maybe power supply, get all of that out of there, put it in a new case with a new motherboard so that you can overclock it, you can get better cooling, you can add more fans, do all that stuff. Really unfortunate, but you know, sometimes that's just the way it is. Stick these in here because that's where they go later. When you're doing stuff like this, like building like a really big build that maybe takes multiple days, doing stuff like this where you put it back where it's going to go eventually, while you might try and put the thing on and be like, oh, why isn't this going in? It's going to be way better to have that. Okay, let's plug in all of our front panel connections for our case. First thing we got here is just some RGB. So I think since we're not doing any RGB with our fans, all the fans are non-RGB, because all the water cooling stuff is going to have a ton of RGB, we might just use this for pretty much all of our connections. Yeah, dude, it's not a stupid question at all. There are very few dumb questions around here, and especially when it comes to computers, there's a lot of stuff that just, you know, if you're not, you know, involved in it all the time, there's no reason why you would know it, you know? Got that out. So these RGBs should work, whether or not they're actually connected to a fan or something else. Yeah, there we go. There's an RGB connection right there. We've got a SATA power here. We can't do anything with that at the moment. We can pull this guy out. And we can pull this guy out and start plugging some of this stuff in. Some of this we don't need. We don't have any hard drives. We really don't need that. We don't have any SATA drives either. We don't need that. I'm tempted to just take these out, because really they're just taking up space in the case. But someone might want them later when we sell it. All right. So here's our HD audio. That through to the front of the case. Up. Okay, we've got our USB Gen 3. Maybe I'll flip this for you guys to be able to see connections rather than random cables in the back. USB Gen 3.2 is going to be here, I think. Can't see it because it's sideways. Oh, there it is, right above there. Come on. What's going on here? They flip it on me? They flip the standard. No? It doesn't seem like it. Okay, I just have 0 hand-eye coordination, I guess. That was crazy. Alright, get our front panel connectors here. Like we've got a lot of them. Got a reset switch, power switch, HDD, LED. Okay, we got all of the usual suspects here. So, reset switch first. Power switch next. It goes right above that one. Then we can do HDD, LED. Goes on the bottom next to the reset switch. Okay. Now we gotta get our power LEDs here. This is the worst ones. Because they're separate for some unknown reason. Got him. Got him. Started computer networking back in 2009, 2010, but this is all Greek to me. Here's the thing. I know very little about networking or software. The heck? But I do know a decent amount about hardware these days because I spend a bunch of time around it. All right. Got that. We're going to run this cable back here now. Okay, do we have any more connections back here? I think we probably do. Okay, looks like we've got 2 USB Gen 3s. Hopefully we have 2 USB Gen 3 headers on here, which I kind of doubt. Oh, we do. What do you know? All right, we're gonna have to route them from up above and then down into there. One. And there's 2. Cool. Goes in there. What else we got? What else do you got for me? Oh, that's it. Oh, that's all of it. Hi, Mom. Your face has 0 coordination? Wow. Your face doesn't have any SATA drives? Sorry, Mom. I was ignoring you. Just kidding. It was on accident. Okay. Do you guys want to see some fans next? You guys want to see only fans next? I mean, wait, what? I think you want to see fans next. Yo, what's up, Navy? How we doing? Let me show you guys all of my fans. Tell me you're naughty fans. Mom's a goofball, that's for sure. Okay. So, this is towards the back of the case. So that direction is the direction we need fans to point, or the tails of the fans to point. So let's get 3 of our handy dandy fans here. And we'll open them up. It needs to be fan emotes for us. Ooh, great idea. There is a fan badge. Like if you have a sub badge on Kick, you do have the ability, or you do have a green RGB whatever fan. There's that. All right, we're gonna go with red for the color scheme. We're just gonna throw the rest everywhere. There we go. I think I'm hilarious. Sure you do, Mom. Sure you do. Alright. Grab bolts and all of the red ones. And I think we need to do black on the other side. Because there's not enough. There we go. Okay. These are going to be intake fans, so they're going to be like this. And since you're not going to see the bottom, we'll do the black on the bottom. How's everybody doing today? What's going on? Hump day. Just realized. For me, I'm actually over halfway done with the week because I don't have to work on Friday, which is awesome. Which is why we're doing that subathon on Friday. So if you're not yet, you know, get that credit card ready so you can sub to the Kick page, make me stream for longer, and, you know, unlock some sweet rewards. Okay. This takes an absurd amount of time. Questioning why I'm even doing it, but it'll be worth it. Well, don't worry. I get every Friday off. Hey, I love 410s. I used to do that. My first job out of college, I technically worked 410s. I ended up usually working Fridays just for the overtime, but during like snowboard season, it was super nice to like have 3 days I could go up to the mountain. And I just got a season pass because I could be up at the mountain in 40 minutes from my house. So 410s was pretty sweet. Questioning why your face is even doing it. Well, you and me both, Mom. You and me both. All right, this way, this way. Just making sure we don't put these fans on wrong. That's not gonna happen. I'm weak. Help me! I'm too weak. Since we were going with some Star Wars quotes here, hope you guys caught that one. If you didn't, then I can't do anything for you. It's a bit of an emotional time for me. My mom died on April 12th. At the time, April 12th was Easter Sunday. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Oi, oi, Red! Chat! I'm reading chat. What do you mean? What do you mean, Hatfield? I've been reading chat. I'm here. Okay, maybe I missed one or two, but you know, I'm trying. Charlie Gordon leveled up. Damn. Okay. Got that one most of the way tightened down. Let's get the next one. We have to do this 9 times, you guys. Maybe more, if for some reason I decide I want more fans in here. Because we can fit more fans, I'm sure. Like, we could probably do a push-pull on one of the fans. Or one of the radiators. Give it to me! Got it. I'm not deranged, I promise. Everything's totally fine. Very calmly putting this box back together. Throwing it in my recycling bin. See? Totally not deranged. It's close. Red, not red. Chat is being ignored. I am not being... What are you talking about? I'm not ignoring anything. Unless some of my chat isn't showing up, because Facebook has been doing that lately. I've been trying to read everything. Black and red, black and red. All about that black and red. Am I missing stuff over there, you guys? Wow, I think Mom left without even saying goodbye. Oh wait, no, she did say goodbye. Lol. Bye, Mom! What I'm saying is, hey, Red, now I get it. Now I get it. The real question is, how long can I do this before I need a break and switch to gaming for a while? AKA the rest of the day. How long do you guys think? 2 hours? 3 hours? 6 hours? 12 hours? I would hope I would be done after 12 hours. Onto the red side. You know, Hatfield, I'm just a little slow, alright? You just gotta be nice. I have some colorful metaphors for Facebook. Don't we all? Don't we all? I mean, you're safe here. Kick won't ban you for saying things about Facebook. They might ban you for saying mean things in general, though. Yeah, you're welcome, man. At least 2 hours so I can get on too? Alright. After we get done and we switch to gaming, well, I mean, after we stop building, whenever that happens, and we switch to gaming, we'll probably switch over to just Kick, because that's kind of my focus right now, as far as streaming goes, so. Why, if you're not already following over there, make sure you do it. So this is going to be full custom water cooling. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, indubitably. The only thing that's a little bit different about it than I would normally do is I bought some acrylic tubes that are already bent with a 90-degree on them. Because the way that the distro plate is designed, you're supposed to be able to do that without needing a bunch of extra bends. So hopefully we can put it together with very minimal, like me having to bend them, you know? I'd love it if I didn't have to do any bending on it. But we'll probably still have to do a couple. You stream over there tonight, been focusing on your Facebook? Yeah. Facebook's been in the trash can for me lately, so... Like, literally, that video I posted this morning, I was like, oh, we'll get 60 likes, like, reactions on it, no problem. And then, literally, I don't even know if it got to 60... I don't even think 60 people saw it. Like, that's how crappily Facebook's algo is right now. I'm pretty sure it didn't even go out to 60 people. And I have 3,000, almost 500 followers on here. Yeah. Make that make sense. Right? Make that make sense. Nice, so smooth, 90s minus wrinkles. Wait, what? What are we talking about? I missed something. Remember, when I'm talking, it's just coming out and I'm not really listening to what I'm saying, maybe. confused. Dang, it's messed up. I know, right? It's like, what's the point of even being on the platform anymore? Like, I don't have subs. I you know, none of my posts reach my followers. So it's like, well, I mean, I'm not gonna delete my page, but as far as streaming goes, it's gonna be few and far between, I think. I did this one just because I know you guys really enjoy the PC builds, but I think going forward we're gonna try and pull back even on the PC builds and say, hey, like, come on over to Kick or YouTube, because Facebook's the dingus. The Rex to get subs is insane. I know. And the stupid part is that almost everyone who was in Level Up got subs without meeting those requirements like over a year ago, except for me. Someone who's been on the platform. I'm coming up on 3 years of streaming, you guys, in May, and they didn't give them to me. So I'm like, you know what? Screw you guys. I'm going home. Guys, this build is gonna look so good. Like, so good. Like, there's gonna be quite a bit of RGB in it, which is why I went with non-RGB black fans. But I think the black with the RGB, and it's gonna have colored coolant eventually. It'll look sick. Woohoo! We did 3 fans! Yeah, the problem with like the requirement for subs too is like every month it seems like they make reach and stuff harder, and so I just, even if I keep growing, I still stay like stagnant on that returning viewer number. Like, I literally had, to show you like what it's like, I had 50% more engagement like this last 90 days over the previous 90 days, yet I had a 50% reduction in reach on my posts. So I'm having more people engage with my content and like more views, like more minutes worth of views on my content, but I'm reaching less people. Like, I don't get it. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Okay. Get bodied by the algo. Yep. That's what's going on. All right. Stick all those guys through there. This one gamer I follow, Tedit's completely quit Facebook. Yeah, dude, I know Tedit's. I know. He's only here in purple. Yep. Yeah, I don't really want to be on Twitch, so that's why I haven't done it at all. YouTube is like my other platform that I'm like focusing on, but problem is like Facebook is like the best place for me to like reach out to people and let them know what's going on. Like, the only other option for doing stuff like that is Twitter. Okay. So those are all in the back. Through the back of the case. Like so. And I think we can plug them right into this guy. We'll do them in order. Fan 1. Probably plug them in the right direction so that they will connect. Fan 2. Fan 3. Okay, so those are all plugged in there. I think I am going to take these guys out, or at least this one. There's no need for it to be in there. If whoever buys it wants to have it in later, like, we can do that, but it's just taking up space in here. So the thing comes with 4 HDD bays that are like pre-run with cables and everything. Problem is those cables can't just be disconnected from the bays, so they just take up a ton of space inside of your case, where I would rather have useful things like this USB, or this hub. So we're gonna remove this. We'll keep all the screws with it and stuff in case they want to put it back, but for now, we don't need it. Yeah, I've known Tedits for a long time. He actually has a like super viral video back when we were playing together on Verdansk, that a bunch of people stole and reposted it, but it was pretty cool. He's like sitting there, we're like sitting there in the middle of a conversation, and some dude starts shooting him, and he goes, "Excuse me, I'm talking here," and he like turns over, snaps, and like shoots him in the head, kills him, and then he goes back to his story like it was nothing. It was so funny. Okay, got those fans installed. I think the next thing we're gonna do is we'll put fans and our top radiator in. So, we've got these EK Quantum Surface P360M Black Edition. Got 2 of them. Actually, I think we'll probably put the back one on first. That way we have space to put all of our power cables in later. Oh, that thing is chunky. Can I tell you guys this is going to be a heavy computer? I think it's going to be like 80 pounds before water gets in it. Okay. So this is going to go right here. So we're going to need to pull all of those out. Those are designed to be able to hold in some 2.5-inch SSDs. But they should just pop right out. Just have a couple of levers you gotta push in, and then you just pull them right out. Ta-da! Okay. Let's see what mounting hardware we have in here. How much would you sell this for? I'd have to look and see what Trap wants to charge for the overclocking bit, but it's probably in the realm of like 7,000-ish, maybe 7,500. I mean, this is $2,000 plus in just water cooling parts, and then the rest of the components are, another few $1,000s, and then a few $100 for Trap, because it's not just like a simple overclocking like you would maybe do on other stuff. Okay, so I think what I want to do here is we can install this guy to the back plate first, and then we could put the fans on it afterwards and have the fans pulling air through. I think that would look nicer than just looking at the radiator itself. So we will use these and we'll bolt through, and then we will install this over there. Sound good? Actually, will that look better? Will that look better? It might be kind of nice to have the fans in a spot where you don't see their cables at all. Now, what do you guys think? Solid 8Gs? Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to make a ton of money on it, so it's just a really cool project to have. So we could have this. Man, this thing is so heavy even without anything in it. It's empty. We can put this in here like this. Oh, this has drains on it, so I can put it either way. That's nice. So that you see that it's got drains on it, so that you could drain it out if you needed to. I think what we'll do, put it this way. Stick it up near the top, like so. Oh yeah, see, we're gonna have to put the fans on the opposite side here, pulling in. It's so chunky. We're gonna have to bolt through the fans to this thing. Okay. Should we look at the distribution plate real quick before we do this? Or we just wing it? Look at the distribution plate real quick. Like I said, I didn't plan... This part of it is not planned out, just like what we needed to put in it. What is Trap's trying to do? I've got a kidney on the dark web. When it sells, I'll sell the payment over for this bad boy. All right. Trap wants help with the Go XLR audio routing. Yo, what's up, Oakley? Oh, you're done. Okay. Have you or Trap send me a screenshot of the what's it called? Of the Go XLR routing table with it completely blank, and I'll show you how to fill it out. How about that? I'll be ready for it. This thing is wild. Oh my god. Jeez. Wait, what do you mean? What's wrong? Do you need more than just like the... More in here than this? There's gotta be more in this, right? Oh, there we go. There's a bracket for something. And a couple of bolts. It's just not normal routing. Like we're going to max out. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Do I need to like just view your screen, or do I need to like be able to get into your computer? Like, can I do it on my phone? Okay. This works. Okay. Okay, we're gonna pause here for a second, chat. I might get on my I'm gonna get on my computer and see if we can figure out what's going on, and then I'll be back. All right, everybody, hang out. No, we're good. We're good. Idiot. I want to end the stream. This is the more high tech than your car. It is, Noble. It is. Okay. All right, dude, you got it. I'll be over there. Ugh. We might do this live on stream ish. Okay. Oh, Vincent shared stars. Okay. Sweet. All right. Okay. Let's mute this. Okay, hold on. Let's just. Here we go. Okay. Y'all can't see me. You can see the computer sitting back there. But yeah, send me session code for AnyDesk or whatever we're using here, and then I'll hop in. Let me hop in your Discord. All right, chat. We're gonna see if we can do some live help here.
I'm sorry.
What's up, dude?
Pulling you away from your stream.
It's all good.
It'll take like 2 seconds. My routing's just a little bit weird and everything's set up just a little bit different. So,
okay. So is your Go XLRs in your stream PC?
Yeah, I'm only having one issue. I'm not getting the audio to my ears from the game, but the chat can hear it through. Hey, I'll show you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Really quick. Are we using AnyDesk again?
Yeah. Okay. We did a bunch of updates on OBS and on my capture card, so I think or on my PC, like I think there's just one setting that just slightly got turned that just needs to be switched back or something. I assume be able to figure out within a minute or two. If not, then I'll just let you go back and I'll just I'll try to troubleshoot myself. But I'm a burger.
We can probably figure it out. Okay, hold on. Let me mute myself. Okay. All right.
I'll show you what's going on. So like right here, this is my game audio, okay?
Yep.
This is usually where I control the game audio. You know, it's on my Go XLR2 for my ears, not for the stream ears. Like I can change the volume. Okay. It's all off of like that one, but then I have this one down here that's always muted.
Right, because it's your that's your capture card, right?
Yeah. So I'm just yeah. And I don't think we didn't do anything in my Go XLR at all.
Right.
Just so you know.
Okay, so.
But yeah, you see my stuff. It's set up much different.
Yep.
So the headphones and then the broadcast.
What physical input is coming into your Go XLR from your game PC?
From my game PC, it
would either be line in or console.
I'm pretty sure it's line in.
Okay, that would make sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I have a Astro Mix amp plugged up to the Go XLR as well through an aux cord.
Okay. So line in. Let's go in there. Broadcast stream mix. Look at this.
Yeah, it's the game one that we're looking for.
So they're getting broadcast stream mix.
I see, like it's not popping up right now for some reason, but it is down below. So once the game comes through there, I can usually hear it.
Is there any sound happening in the game right now?
Yeah, there is. So if you look down at the low capture card, that's where you can see the sound. That's
yeah, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's just something to do with my audio settings. Literally, that game just represents like all the audio from my.
It's from your
gaming
game PC. Yeah, right.
Yes. That's what that's supposed to represent.
You didn't change anything on.
The only thing we updated was the 4K capture card,
Mm-hmm.
and I know that there's something in there.
You did, but did you touch your gaming PC at all?
No.
Okay.
No, not at all. So that's why I'm saying it has to be just one thing has to be just switched. And if you can't figure it out within a few minutes, I'll let you get back to your stream and we can figure it out after you're done building that monster.
Oh yeah, I'm not finishing that today either.
Okay, or whenever you finish your stream.
Yeah.
Yes. See, I didn't go into here. It's definitely something in here. But it's. I don't use the game though. I use the system. I think. That's why my shit's all different. Is it one of those?
I mean, these are all. Are you sure it didn't get like bumped or anything on the Go XLR?
No, yeah, I didn't. I can double check all my cords and everything.
Yeah.
I'll double check real fast. Just maybe.
Yo, what's up, Sandy? Just trying to help Oak with an audio issue.
Yeah, I can. The headphone, because I use the headphone, I use the Lian, and they're both still all good. Nothing's messed up back there. And that's the thing. I can hear everything. It's just like it's just not coming through right there.
Like you hear it in your ears right now?
No, I don't hear it, but I can hear everything else. I can hear you. I can hear my desktop on this computer. I just can't hear what's coming from that gaming PC.
I'm just curious,
I don't know what me and Trap did. We did something.
That's so weird.
I want to say it's something like the one place you're in, then in here, I think has something to do with it, but not positive. The only time I can hear it is when I open up the 4K capture utility.
Right. Yeah, because it's getting its audio signal through something else. Like it gets it directly through that HDMI. But this one should be going into your Go XLR, and then you can choose how to route it digitally, which should be this one.
And it should be going through my headphones.
Yeah, it should be going through your headphones, and then game is set to broadcast stream mix.
Maybe.
Which is why I thought it might be hardware, because like everything's routed correctly, and everything on your stream PC is coming through that USB cable, not anything else.
I'll get better. You can get back to your stuff. I'll try to troubleshoot some stuff, and once you're done, maybe we can dive more into it or something. We'll figure it out.
Okay. That's so weird. I don't. Now I'm like, oh, now I want to figure this out.
Yeah, I know. It's all.
Yeah, and you guys updated Go XLR, right?
No, we did not. I don't ever update my Go XLR. We didn't touch my Go XLR. We did not do nothing in there. That's the thing is like I think it's just something to do within either the 4K capture or within the sound settings. Like it's just got to be something super small.
Is it Elgato or?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's look at that real quick.
That's the control center. You gotta. Here, I'll minimize this stuff. It's over here.
Oh, there you go.
Then I can hear it now. I can hear it coming through my headphones.
Huh. Man, you got me stumped here.
Yeah. It's because of how I have it routed, because I use my mix amp still. So there's like some finicky ass way I had it set up. I'll text my boy and see if he's around, but yeah, it's all
I was
good,
just like,
brother. I'll I want you to get back to your stream. I feel bad
okay.
taking you away. All right, so I'll tune in your stream and I'll try to
Okay. Yeah, dude.
troubleshoot it.
Yeah. Let me know. Yeah, we can look at it later tonight.
All right, yeah, just let me know when you're done.
Okay. All right. Good luck, man.
All right, much love, bro. Appreciate you.
Yep. See ya.
I literally fucking hate my live chat.
I'm just gonna stay in his waiting room there. Let's turn. We're gonna go back to front only.
We tried. We tried to help. I'm just not smart enough, you guys. I'm also not smart enough to figure this thing out. Holy cow. Look at this. I mean, this definitely faces the front. Oh, okay, so it's got a bunch of it's got bolts in there already. But how in the hell does this thing connect? Like, what is this for? And why don't they come with any instructions? I don't get it. I was called in as tech support, not the other way around. So I don't know how to install this thing, you guys. I mean, obviously this side goes inwards. Like, there's no question there. This thing goes here. Oh my God. Does this go from the outside in like this? Oh, I can't put my radiator there. My radiator has to go on the bottom. See, this is why we checked. My radiator here is gonna have to go on the bottom because this guy needs to go in here. Like that, I think. I'm not exactly sure how this goes in here. Doesn't seem like it even fits if you try and stick it in from the inside. This PC is going to be A1. I love it. I want to be smarter than the machine, you guys. I want to be smarter than the machine. Okay? Okay. The shape of this just doesn't make total sense to me unless it goes this way. If it goes this way, then it kind of starts to make sense to me. think we're gonna have to watch a video, you guys. I think we're gonna have to do it. We're gonna have to break down and do it. Where did I put my phone? My phone's over there. Hold on. Thing is 100% more high-tech than my car, that's for sure. There's no doubt about that. All right. It definitely goes on the inside. Pump is definitely on the bottom. I mean, this is the right thing, right? O11 Dynamic XL. What it says. So the pump goes on the bottom left. Do I need to, like, disassemble part of this freaking case? Let's watch. We're gonna let you guys watch with me here.
Screw, just kind of panel.
Got lots of questions.
Damage. Try to everyone. Make sure you
You want me to drill out some rivets?
and if you start get a piece of RAM slot, chances of it slim.
What in the hell is this man talking about? This has cutouts for the rivets. I just don't understand how this plus this gets there. You feel me? You feel me? Okay. Thing very clearly is not one to fit in here. Unless this is a replacement for that fan, and then it provides a place to bolt. You guys, he's not the only one confused. I'm super confused. Like, I don't get what the hell this thing's for. Unless it's for mounting fans to the inside of this or the outside of this or something weird. Okay. We're gonna find a different video. Maybe one done by EK. We're lost. We are lost in the sauce, you guys. How about instead of doing this on my phone, we're gonna go over there to my computer and we'll watch it together. How about that?
How about this? We're just gonna pull up YouTube on my gaming PC. Oops. Maybe we'll do it here first. Okay, this is what we have. Yeah, all those pictures are really nice, except for I don't know how to install it. Okay, here we go. Table of contents. Replacement bottom radiator bracket. One piece. Okay. There's all the parts. Okay. Original bracket with plastic tabs. Do we have to remove that? Okay, so we do have to remove that in order to get this in. Before installing the distribution plate, unscrew those two M3 by 18s. Okay. So we probably should have done this way before doing anything else. And once we do that, secure the distribution plate to the chassis with 2 nuts as shown. Okay. We're making progress, chat. We're making progress. We are smarter than the machine! Not really. EK is smarter than the machine. Aren't you guys so glad I decided to pull out this distribution plate right now? And the fact that we decided to do this live on stream so that you guys can see how much of an idiot I am? Got it? Got it? Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Okay. Thankfully, this has those little disconnectors. Pigtails, whatever you want to call them. Okay. So it said we need to take off this guy. Yo, you're back. What's up? I don't want that. I need one of these. Finish eating. We did not get him sorted out, if that's what you're wondering. I don't know what's going on. We are going to try and help later, I think, but short term, I honestly have no clue what's happening. Okay. Hey, Hatfield, thank you so much for following over here on the green side. Yo, what's up, Shane? We are trying to get this distribution plate installed, which meant that we had to pull out a couple things that we had previously done, which is fine. Not the end of the world. Okay, so that's out. Means now we should have space to do this carefully, as the thing said. Or maybe not so carefully. Okay. Clearly you were supposed to do this before you plugged in the motherboard. I'm gonna pull all these out. So we have a little bit more space, we don't have to bump anything.
Ah, ha, ha! Ha ha! We did it! Suck on that! Not you guys, the case, because I'm upset at it. Also, I love this thing came with like this little tool and this little tool, but no little wrench to hold the nut that they want you to put in. Come on, Lian Lee. Come on. Thought you were smarter. Thought you were smart, huh? Now, you guys can't really see what I'm doing, but maybe that's for the best. No? Okay. This is the PC we've been planning. Yeah, dude. And by planning, I mean I've been like trying to get all the stuff for it. If by planning you think I mean I've planned out all of the things that were needed, like how this was going to go together, then I'm sorry. Because that is not the case. Your boy is completely lost. But we're making do. You know, we're making do. Hoping I could get this RGB connector through there. Is that not thick enough? I guess it's probably not. Okay, we'll probably just feed it through there. Deal with it later. Okay, so we got that far. Yeah. Yeah. How else will this bolt in? Does it need to bolt in more than that? Kind of seems like it doesn't need to bolt in more than that. And it doesn't really seem like it has provisions to bolt in more than that. So I don't know. Seems like there should be more spots to hold it in, don't you think? You would think. Like literally there's 2 screws to hold in this giant distribution plate until you put together the liquid cooling. Like I don't, just as an engineer, that just feels very, very wrong. You know? I also feel like I need a wrench on that backside. I don't think any of these little attachments are big enough. Nope. They are not. Hey. After our little Discord session the other night, I ended up buying a PC. Please don't hate me. Convenience of having a local micro center for backup was a big deal. Hey, that's totally okay, man. Like, obviously I'm a little sad I didn't get to build it, but no. Totally fine. So okay. Yeah, I need a wrench of some sort. I will be right back. I need to grab a wrench so that I can finish tightening those. I don't think I have one in here. Oh wait! Oh wait! Heck yeah.
Sorry, there's just no way for me to do this in a way that you guys can see what I'm doing. I don't have a cameraman to move around with the camera. And way over my head. Yeah, dude. I get it. It is very nice having someone local that you can just take it to. Alright. That one's definitely tight now. Okay. I think those are both tight. This thing doesn't seem to be too loosey-goosey anymore. And maybe now I can put back that metal plate before I forget. Okay. Action. Can I not reinstall this? I feel like they kind of made this so I can't reinstall this piece. I think we're just gonna have to leave it out. Since I'm supposed to install it over the top like that. Oh, baller. Okay, we got it. Oh, and then this is what keeps it from shifting in and out. You guys, we're getting it. We're figuring it out. Look at that. We did it. We got it installed. Okay.
Here's my one.
Okay, thank you. Avery says dinner's ready. Okay, so since we don't have room anymore for a radiator on the back, definitely gonna have to go on the bottom. And I don't know necessarily why we need this one, but I'm sure we'll find out in just a second. Will this one fit? I mean, this one fits fine. This one lower profile or something? Doesn't seem like there's any reason to use this new one. Okay, I'm just plugging in my USB headers again. I don't think there will be anything else in the way of them, so should be okay. Alrighty. Whew. So, got that done. Don't think we need this. Not gonna get rid of it. I just don't think we need it. Now, I just put these fans back in here. I think we need to actually bolt through the fans. Oops. I think we need to actually bolt through the fans to this radiator mount. Like this. So we'll bolt through the radiator mount, through the fans, and into the radiator. And we should be able to have like a super short run right up into this bottom bit here, I believe. We're going to figure out runs later. The GPU is going to be pretty high, so it's going to go up and into one of these spots here. It might look better with a slightly longer run if I do it this way. What do you guys think? Radiator like this, so that we have a nice run from the front. Let's turn a little bit more. So we'd have a nice run from the front all the way to the back and down? Or do you guys think it should be super short right here and just go in? I think it'll be easier and maybe even look better to have the longer run across. What's for dinner? I'm starving. That's a good question. What is for dinner? Oh, I think we're making chicken curry today. Why am I so sweaty? Why are you so sweaty? I was watching Cops, man. Leave me alone. Shane, level up to level 1. Go. Yeah, should be pretty good. Longer runs will give you more volume and cooling capacity. True. It also gives me more space for, because I didn't buy a ton of 90-degree fittings for this. So it'll give me more space to be able to like make sure that the cable actually fits in there, you know, rather than having to try and force it into that little, with that little bit of space in it, if that makes sense. It might not make any sense. And in that case, just ignore me, but hopefully it made sense. You guys long enough to fit through there? Not convinced that these are quite long enough. think I've got other ones that'll work a little bit better. These are 30 millimeters. I don't know if these are any longer. Yeah, those are the same size. Okay, well, I guess they're gonna have to be long enough. I mean, they're not fighting gravity or anything, but the ones on that we end up having to use on top will be. I forgot we went with X670E Extreme. Bro, we went all out on this build. This build is the reason why I didn't turn a profit last year, because I bought all of these components so early. Bought all these components, but then I couldn't get all the water cooling parts for so long. And now here we are. I think the bolt that come with the radiator be long enough to bolt through a standard standard fan. They seem to be able to, but only just. Only just. No, I know. Newer GPU. I bought an AMD, so I'm kind of sitting here watching, like, this is what I could have had. I mean, this is super expensive, so it's maybe not what you could have had, but let's just make sure that this will fit still, or if they really were right in needing the new radiator bracket. Okay. Seems like it'll fit. I think we're gonna need to run all of our cables before I install this, though. Otherwise, we're not gonna have any space. Got the 6950. Oh, that's still great. Got the 6950 and the one that they're building. Nice. Is it like you went to Micro Center and they're building it for you, kind of thing? The monster GPU. I miss mine. I know. He's a monster. I'm not gonna want to sell this thing when I'm done with it, but I need to sell it. So if you guys know anyone that's in the market for a crazy PC, let them know. It is gonna be one of a kind. It's gonna look amazing. Spent half an hour walking around before the guy like put me on the spot and said, "What are you looking for?" I was comparing prices on the 30 series to the AMD. AMD was surprisingly cheaper for the performance. Price to performance on AMD is pretty amazing. No one not lining up? Can't see that far down to see if I'm lining up with the hole or not. The radiator. That one is. Alright, so we'll check this other corner. Maybe we can get that one. Seriously, there's no expense spared on this thing. My bank account feels it. You know what's funny is I was talking about like upgrading my gaming PC and adding in like just like some soft water cooling and upgrading to like a 5800X 3D and some nice SPDI RAM. And then I'm sitting here building this thing and I'm like, maybe I just keep it. I already paid for it. But even if I sell it at a loss, it'll be really nice for my bank account to get that money back. Oak in the chat, what's up, Oak? How we doing? Don't mind me, just wallowing in self-pity over here. Okay, so we can install this right now if we want, but it does kind of block this pathway here. Kind of blocks that pathway. That's actually not that bad. You know what? Screw it. We're gonna do it. Okay. We just gotta pull these fan cables back through. It's there. Hey, Shane coming in, dropping the sub. Thank you, dude. Are you able to like choose who the subs go to? I don't even know. Did they let you do that at all? Defaulted Realtek. Game PC switched default audios. Ah, see? I had a feeling it was something weird. That makes sense. When you updated that. Dude, I love it. I'm glad to hear it was that simple. Yeah, so you're in business now? You're good? The 60-hour subathon can continue? Dude, I love to hear it. You're welcome, man. Okay. So that's in here. Got our fans plugged in there. Dude, look at how chunky that radiator is. Good lord. You're capped at 5500 bitrate? Is that like an ISP issue? You can't go above that right now? Okay. So I think next we'll install the fans on this back plate here, and then we'll work on the top ones. Dude, Trap is the GOAT. I've been saying that for over a year, ever since I started working with him, man. Like, when I tell you that I don't know anything about, like, computer softwares and stuff, it's because I work with him all the time, and I'm like, oh, like, this guy knows what he's talking about. I don't. Okay, let's get the next 3 fans ready to install. Oh, what are you playing right now? It's a platform issue? Oh, interesting. Yeah, I haven't had issues with frame drops that I've seen, but, you know, it doesn't mean it won't happen. Like on my stream, I haven't seen that yet, but hopefully I won't. Sending a DM to Train, asking you to up your bitrate allowance. Does bottom mounting the cooling system cause any airflow restrictions? It sits pretty high. It sits pretty high, and then having fans right underneath it should be okay. And we have 2 radiators, so we're gonna have this one down here. We have another one up top. So I don't think we're gonna run into any issues with the radiator, if I'm being perfectly honest. Thanks for the kind words. Yeah, dude, absolutely. There's a reason why we're together. Yeah, let's get these little doohickey things on here. Oak's probably gone, but I wonder what he's playing. He's gonna be playing for a really long time. You know, we can hop in some games and get carried. Okay, so these are gonna be intake fans like this. I want the red on the inside on all these fans. I want it visible. It's kind of annoying that they don't give you enough colors, like of one color, to put on both sides, you know? I gotta put black on the opposite side. I want red! I want red. Trap, how did you make it all, like, shiny like that? How did you emphasize... How did you emphasize a comment, bro? Am I just a bot? I don't know how to do that. Wish I had the money. I'd be on it like white on rice, bro. Do you have any idea how hard it is for me to just be like, you know what? I'm keeping it. I'm not giving it away. I don't know. It just the one where you thanked us is like all highlighted on my screen. Like it's got like a big green rectangle around it. I don't understand. Maybe you didn't do anything and it just... Oh, maybe because you tagged me. That could be. That could be it. Yeah, I think that's why. Hilarious. Yep, that's definitely it. It's definitely it. We did it. We're smart. We're smarter than the computer. Files are in the computer. Okay. That takes way too long. I hate it, but I'm going to keep doing it. There's a reason why expensive builds take a long time and I charge more money for them. Stupid stuff like this. If I had a cheap fan, wouldn't have to do this. That's okay. Like Trap said, no expenses spared. That includes my time. All right. Okay. Trap, are you still in here? On a scale of 1 to 10, how badly did Corneal mess up Oak's stream PC and setup? I just want to know from your perspective, how bad was it? Because as soon as like I heard like after I dropped off and DeBeast was talking to him about like his network and stuff, I heard him say that Corneal was the original one who like did stuff to his computer. I don't know if he built it or if he just optimized it or what, but I was like, ugh, ugh. And then I was like, I wonder how bad it is. And since you got in there and you were working on it, now I want to know. How bad do you mess it up? Like, you'd think it couldn't mess it up that bad because it's a stream PC. It was never touched? Did you have to mess with his network too, or no? His network was all over the place. Did did Cornel try to optimize his network too, though? Oh yeah, I'm sure it's not. I don't even know what he has in his gaming PC. Honestly, even that stream PC, I'm kind of surprised that that's what he's running on. It's kind of underpowered for what he, you know, if he's trying to do a lot with it. But, you know, like if he wanted to, like, have more, you know, stuff going on his stream, like cooler animations and 3D stuff, like that stream PC is probably not going to really cut it. Like, he could probably keep the 1660 Super. It does a fine job of encoding, but if he wants to add more stuff to his, like more like animations and crazy stuff and stuff going on in the background, he needs a better CPU. I feel like I've spent 30 minutes just putting on these stupid things. We did it! We finally did it. Okay. So it kind of looks like they made space in here to put fans on the inboard side of this thing. Let's see them. We are about to find out. So there is technically space, but only just. And it's going to kind of make the fans be in the way. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, I think we're going to have to put the fans on this side, just because of the way that these are bolted in. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Those are bolted in right there. Oh, maybe we have to do it on the inside. Maybe we have to do it on the inside. Because of the bolt that hold this distro plate would probably be in the way if we bolted it on the outside. Alright. I don't know if I can even fit 3 fans here because of the way this distro plate is mounted in here. I wonder if I can flip this bolt. I don't know if the holes are big enough for it, but if I flip this bolt and put the thing through there. I'd never be able to tighten it down though. Alright, let's just see if we can even fit stacking 3 fans in here. With the distribution plate in place. Just joined. Who's this for? Nobody! Trap and I just decided... Well, Trap was like, how cool would it be to do this? And I was like, you're right, that would be really cool. To build the, like, top-of-the-line AMD computer. And so that's what I'm doing. So it's not pre-sold, which is crazy, because it's a really expensive computer. But hopefully someone will buy it. Okay, so we can do... Shoot, so... We're only going to be able to do 2 bolts on each of these fans? Is that what I'm seeing here? Or do we need to shift way upwards? Can't do that. Interesting dilemma. So... These 2 bolts that hold the distro plate in block me from putting in my fans the way I would want to. I think what we're gonna do, we'll undo the bottom one. Yo, what's up, Jazzy? How we doing? Found us on YouTube. We're live on YouTube, Facebook, and Kick right now. So yeah, we don't have a buyer for this yet. This is just a crazy project that I decided to embark on. Okay. So, find that bolt we just dropped. Let our magnet find it for us, I suppose. See if we can get it through there. So what we're gonna try and do is we're gonna get it through one of these holes. Okay. I don't know if it's long enough to do this. Maybe we just need to use the standard fan bolt. And just bolt through this plate, bolt through there into the fan. And that's what ends up holding our distribution plate in. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I'm not seeing too many other options, though. The other option would be to bolt through here, through this. Then again, we run into the thing, this head is too big to fit in here. Yeah, it's gonna take it's not gonna be today. We're not gonna do the whole thing in one stream for sure. So what happens is this head is hitting the inside structure of the fan a bit. So it's not able to sit all the way down flush. And it's too short. No matter which side I put my fans on, it seems that's going to be an issue. I can put my fan here. I guess I could do just 2 fans on the side. Right? Like I can do a fan there. I could do a fan there. So it just takes us from 3 fans to 2. I think we're just gonna do 2 fans. We'll do 2 fans kind of in the center here. We'll close up this top bit with that cover plate that it comes with. And then we'll move on. Hi, puppy. It's a little unfortunate. I don't think there's any other way around it, though. Like, unless this is the same, like, thread and stuff as these guys. Only fans! Right? Yeah, unless I'm just this lucky. And this guy is the same as this. We got it. We got it! Okay. So. Let's figure this out here. I think might still be easier to put this on here. This way. I don't know if it looks as good. But these really long fan bolts that I have are the same thread and like the same threading and everything. Come on. Here we go. Oh, those are too short! Okay, so we need to find a bolt like this that's longer. I'm pretty sure I have a couple. I only need 2. These guys are 35 millimeters long. That they might have a different thread. These might have the wrong thread. Yeah, they're not the right size. Oh, these are longer. Boom, we just need 2 of those. Don't ask me where these all come from. I don't want to know. Okay. I'm gonna check this thread again. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, what a ride, chat. What a ride. What a rush. Hey, Jazzy, thank you for the raid, dude. My page wasn't popping up for you. That's dumb. Thank you for coming in and raiding me anyways. Yes, let's definitely talk PC partnerships. What? That's some nonsense, man. Appreciate the follow, too. Might have to put the fans on the inside. I wanted to do it this way, but I don't have access to most of the bolt holes from the inside. Rip! This is what happens when you build a crazy PC and it's all new, you know? Also, you don't want to read instructions. That would easily have fixed all of these. Okay, it wouldn't have fixed everything, but it would have fixed a lot of these questions. Okay, got our friggin' thing here. Oh my gosh. How am I gonna do this? I think I need to take this bottom radiator out to do this. At least partially. Now, again, you guys can't see anything I'm doing, I'm sorry. Alright. At this point, we should put these two bolts back in before we forget where they go. Okay. There we go. Now, the rest of these should be pretty easy. Okay. Ta-da! Two in there. All right, 2 down. Crazy. Now I remember why I charge for these so much. Bolt's kind of jammed in there, huh? Got it. Okay. All right, and I think we can still fit this tiny little guy up top. Okay. And we just need to route RGB cable over the top so that it looks better. Okay, that RGB cable is in there now. Whew. No, that took way longer than I thought it was going to get to this point. Hey, baby, what's up? Daddy's streaming and building a computer right now. Okay. All right. Not right now.
A little bit.
Okay, we gotta sit there quietly. On Daddy's chair and don't play with any cords. Okay.
In my mouth.
A lollipop. All right, I'm gonna start doing just a little bit of cable management here, because some of these cords are starting to really get in the way. All right, got those guys out of the way. This guy, I think, is going to have to come up, do something like this. Gotta make sure that it doesn't get in the way of the power supply. So let's get our power supply and just kind of lay it in here and we'll mock it up. You eat dinner already? What did you have? What was it though? Was it curry?
I know.
What you ate? Okay. So here's my power supply. That's gonna go right there. And that takes up a lot of space. Alright, so that guy goes there. So this controller here gonna have to go up here like this. I think we're gonna have to kind of squish those fan cables just a little bit behind this power supply in order to get this to work. The other option is we don't put those bottom fans into this fan header. I think that might be the better option at the moment. She's watching. I think instead, I'm going to use the first of these fan splitter cables. We'll plug them in. The end of what?
Of your computer?
What do you mean the end of my computer?
Room?
Not even close. Okay. Hey, don't play with that.
Stop music.
Steady stream. Okay. So instead of those bottom three, I think we'll attach. Put this up here, and then we'll attach the top three. Might actually do it this way. Okay. And let's figure out what we need to plug in here. I think we're going to call it here in a minute. Okay, so we got that. This is going to get connected into a power cable. And we need this cable here. This is going to accept RGB into the hub. Oh, this is the wrong kind of cable. Need, oh, I use this guy. Need this cable. This is a 3-pin cable here. And this will connect to the motherboard on both sides. Okay. All right, let's mock this guy up again. Figure out where we need to put this. Okay. This RGB cable can reach to the far side, so we'll plug that in down there. Okay. And let's get our 3M strips. Yo, what's up? My first couple games of COD last night. Oh my gosh, that shit was like night and day compared to your old PC. Yeah, buddy. Don't doubt it. I think you could technically mount this to a 2.5-inch SATA spot, but I don't think we have a good one to do that with. You're actually excited to game again? I love that. Yo, what's up, Diego? I think this is supposed to be double-sided tape. Pull this red backing off, jeez. Only get one shot at this thing, really. I have to get it in just the right spot on the first shot. Okay. All right. There we go. That's where it belongs. Now we can take this back out. And we can start plugging in things this needs. This USB 2.0. And this RGB connection. Well, it's all the way up here. Whew. One of these days, gonna play some Warzone with you again, dude. I agree. If you're around on Friday, we're gonna be doing a subathon. We do have some co-streams planned, but I'm sure there'll be plenty of time to get in games with everyone. Everyone that wants to play. All right, so we got that in. Now let's route this guy up. This is our pump fan, or pump header, whatever you want to call it. Let's flip this guy around so y'all can see. Okay, so I'm pulling the cord right here through this, and then we've got chassis fan, got CPU fan, we got CPU optional. We got another chassis fan, W pump plus. I think that's where we want to go. Normally it would be up here on top, but we want to put it there. Pull it through the side. So, and I need to figure out what direction it goes. And there we go. So that's into our pump. And then we'll have to plug in the pump to SATA power as well so that it actually has power. This is just feeding the signal to the pump. Okay. Got that stuff all installed. Okay. Back to the backside. Yeah, this thing doesn't have a GPU in it yet. This thing doesn't have water in it yet. This doesn't have the power supply in it yet. It is already heavy. Like, heavy, heavy, heavy. Hefty, hefty, hefty sort of thing, you know? Alright, I'm gonna need a zip tie for this part. There's these little holes up here. A zip tie through it. Hold this thing tight. So that hopefully it won't come out of its place over there. Cut that real quick. Woo! Well, this is a build and a half. Not just in terms of specs and performance, but just in terms of the amount of work. Look at this. We're gonna have 1, 2, 3 SATA cables so far to power this, and then we've got this thing over here, which I don't even know what that's running off of. I think that this must run off PCIe power. Okay, got all that in. I can probably try and cable manage it a little bit better. Wait, actually, we don't need to use this one. This is for... That one's for the hard drive spot up there. Okay. I think we put in the radiator on top next. All right. And do that. We're gonna bring it down. Bring it down. Bring it down. All right. Oh god, that's heavy. Oh god, it's really heavy. Okay. So, plan here is the same sort of thing we have on bottom. I have fans, radiator, and then bolt through. I think what we can do on the top though is we can actually bolt the radiator to the very top and then put the fans underneath it. But if we want to do that, because these radiators are so chunky, probably need to plug in all this power first. So let's get our power supply box back out. I'll be looking at my butt chat. Alright, fine. It's okay if you did. Especially you, Alan. That's great. Like, we haven't even touched the fact that, like, the GPU needs to get a water block added to it. We still have all of our water line runs. Still so much to do on this build. It's crazy. Alright, so this is for our 1300 watt power supply. The platinum rated power supply, so it's gonna do pretty good, huh? Definitely are gonna need this. Okay. Don't really know what goes where, if I'm being honest. But we'll find them. Alright, CPU. There we go. So many cables in there, you can't really read what each one was. Alright, another CPU power cable here. Ideally, we would be able to put these through this back corner, but that thing is in the way, I think. We can try one. Let's grab one and try it, but I don't think it'll fit. Oh, actually, it does fit. And it might be worse for us in terms of the length of the cable, but it seems like it's potentially long enough. Okay, I know it fits. I did the other one already. You can fit in there too. Oh, there we go. Got it.
Depends on the time on Friday. With my new job, I work until 5 p.m. Monday to Friday. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a subathon, and we're going to go for probably a pretty long time, so you may just be able to get in, you know? Alright, so we got those power cables in. Those look beautiful. I think the other thing we should probably do is plug in a 3-to-1 cable for our CPU main header. And then all of the fans on top will plug into that, I guess. Okay. Got those guys plugged in there. Really, I want this guy to kind of go underneath this one so it doesn't run into anything sharp. There we go. That looks good. Okay, we shouldn't need any other headers up here. Possibly this one, but this actually was a 4-to-1 header for the CPU fan, so we can actually control the top 3 and the rear fan all from that. Cool. Now we can start on getting this radiator installed. We should open it up first. Get all these cables out of the way for now. Alrighty. Okay, so again, ports are on this side. So I think what we're gonna do is put this just like this. And then those will run into these 2 ports here. They'll run all the way across. It'll look beautiful. This just fits in like a normal radiator. Should we install the fans before we put this in? Maybe we should install the fans before we put that in. All right, so that's gonna be facing towards, so tails this way. Before we even touch these fans, put on the radiator, gotta put the things on them again. Time for, you guessed it, 3 more fans.
All right. So this is going to be an exhaust fan. So black is going to go on this side, red on the other side. I almost feel like today's stream could have gone into the making slash crafting category on Kick instead of science and technology. This definitely felt more like a craft project than it did a PC build. I believe it's already 7 o'clock. Been doing this for like 3 hours. Would have been normally I'd be done like an hour ago on a build. Alright. Ready. Need some water, chat. Let's take a quick little water break here. Ready, we're right back at it. 2 down. I think once we install this radiator, we're calling it for the night. Okay. Red side. Okay. Tails this way. Okay. Oh, baby.
Here's a big picture of you.
Oh, thank
Cheese.
you. Jeez. What is the NVIDIA equivalent to the GPU you are installing? It's kind of between a 4080 and a 4090. Depending on like how you have your PC set up, you can get very similar FPS on this as you can with the 4090. But it also costs way less than a 4090. These are like $1,100. Or as low as $1,000 at times. Whereas the 4090 is like $1,700 minimum. How you doing, Adam? Doing pretty good, man. This thing has been a bear to try and put together. There's a lot of... It's just a lot more complicated to to put stuff into it than it would be for a normal PC, you know? Just all the water cooling parts require so much more effort and thought. Okay. So that 10-pound radiator is all put together now. I think now we want to put this back down. So you playing PUBG the other day? How's the gameplay? Not too bad. I mean, it's really slow. Like, if you're used to playing or watching Warzone, it feels really slow. But, at the same time, I played PUBG from, like, 2017 through, like, 2020, so... Like, I kind of knew what I knew what I was getting into. Like, I knew what the gameplay was going to be like. And you just have to kind of find ways to play it in a way that you find enjoyable, you know? Yo, what's up, Jamie? Is it even worth me swapping out my 3090 Ti for a 4090? I mean, your 3090 Ti should be still really good. I mean, personally, I wouldn't want to spend that money, but, you know. Maybe that's just me. Playing Tarkov, so I'm definitely used to slow gameplay. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I enjoy PUBG. It's hard to like stream because it can be super slow. And like right now with just like the amount of players, sometimes like queue times can be really slow too. But I really enjoy it as a game. I'm the guy when a new phone comes out, I need it. Yeah. No, I don't think you need to upgrade, dude. You've still got... I would like hold on to that thing long enough that you could get the like next generation. Yo, what's up, Charlie? I'm off to bed. Melatonin's kicking in. Have a good night. Hey, you too, man. Appreciate you hanging out. Okay, I'm just looking at this distro plate real quick. So we've got these guys are going to come down. They're going to end up going to here. These guys are going to come out. They're going to go to here. These guys are going to come out. They're going to have to go right to there. Hopefully they can go right there. We might have to swap these fans so that we have enough room to make that 90. I think we're going to have to. I don't know if you guys can actually see the bottom of the case. You can't right now. I'll talk about that in a second once I finish getting all these bolts on top on. This one is unclaimed so far. I just decided I wanted to build like the ultimate AMD PC and, you know, do all the custom water cooling stuff on it too. So I bought all the parts and stuff and, you know, chose everything without finding a buyer for it ahead of time. Because, you know, maybe not the smartest thing to do, but I still really wanted to do this project, so. Okay. So we got this radiator in here. The thing I'm worried about here is, see where these are at up here, all the way at the top? You're going to have a little bit of height in the connector, and then you have another little bit of height to make that 90-degree turn to go this way. And these things, the ports on the distro plate, are so low that I don't think we can keep this here. I think we need to mount this underneath the fans. So I think we need to pull this guy back out. I know we pulled that out like twice already. And I know we said we were going to be done when I got that radiator in, but thankfully this radiator is coming back out. So we need to at least get to that point where we just were. Okay. So, gotta undo all these bolts, then bolt in little ones to this, and then bolt in these to the other side. Ready? Okay. How fast can we do this swap? Start the timer. Up Nashville for the Opry tomorrow. So early night for me. Have a great stream. Hey, thanks for hopping in, man. Appreciate it. Have a good time tomorrow. That look like it's gonna be pretty cool. Gosh, I thought this was all the way out. Oh, it was. Okay. Okay. I need to take these guys off. that why we need to reinstall that other plate? Does it not work this way? Well, I mean, it worked last time, so holes are in the same position. What am I thinking? Stop overthinking it, Red. Whew. Okay. Those are all in. Now we do this. We did it. So now, fittings will go here. We should have plenty of room for that tube to come up, and then go across over the top of these fans into the distribution plate. That's the thing that we don't have any flexibility on that. Distribution plate holes are where they're at. And the key to this build was that I wouldn't need, like, the key point that I tried to do with this build was that I wouldn't need to do any or maybe very few bends in the water cooling tubes. So got to make sure we can achieve that. That'll very drastically cut down the amount of time on this build. Whew. Alrighty then. I've got a good sweat going here. We've got the radiators in. We've got all of our fans in. We've got the distribution plate in. Got the CPU cooler block on. At this point, the next things we're going to do is we're going to put the water block on the GPU. We can put all the rest of our power cables in and install them. Do a little bit more cable management. And then it's going to be on to cutting tubes. So after 3.5 hours, we're going to call it for the night. I'm tired. I'm a little sweaty. And ready to just relax a little bit. So I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out. Let's find somebody to raid over on Kick. So give me like 1 second to find somebody to make our way over to, and then we'll be out of here, okay? Give me 1 second, I gotta get down to my keyboard. Not letting me search in people's names. Let me try on the computer I'm actually streaming from. Lokes is on? Who's Lokes?
Okay, it's not letting me raid Oakley Boy, who's online over here. Let me see if I can raid Mo. Okay, it's not letting me raid anyone right now. If you guys want to, I'm gonna drop Oakley's kick in the chat, and then if you guys want to do a little, unofficial raid over there because it's not letting me raid him. So go on over to Oakley's chat and give him a little hashtag Rednek raid. We're gonna call it for the day. I just need a break. It looks like his girlfriend is maybe making some food right now or something. Doing a little IRL content, but yeah, we're gonna call it here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. We will continue the build next, maybe tomorrow, or maybe we'll pick it up Friday. All right, thanks everyone.